This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. He put the ball in his hands. He says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. Got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And there's Monk, and it's Hayward, and it's Graham in at the point. And for Sacramento, Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Whiteside is out there with Parker, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
For so long, the Hornets have been a perimeter-oriented team. Chris, now they need to find an impact big man.
Yeah, well, Jay, remember, they did have a couple of good years with Al Jefferson, where he was a force inside. But that was the last time the team made the playoffs. More balance in their attack would do wonders for this offense.
Fox looking it over. There's the pass to Whiteside, and they pick up 2. Whiteside's got the first points of the night for the Kings.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
Here's Graham, guarded by Fox. Graham with the ball. Pass to Washington. Rocket 2. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Monk is no good. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And it's Fox with the jam.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
Graham, the pass to Zeller. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Monk for 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans. Whiteside, Fox shoots over Graham, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And if you give Fox the mid-range area, he'll take. It's good seeing him improve from there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Graham. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And that didn't come at the cost of his defense. In fact, I think it fed his defense. He had 4 steals in that game.
And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
And it's Zeller atop the key. Throws it up high, and then Monk with the dunk.
I love Hayward's activity and anticipation, and then the precision pass.
For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami. Outside, Fox. A floater, he lays it in. Fox has got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistent.
Passes it to Hayward. Over Parker, and Hayward gets it to go.
And how about the concentration? Hayward completely dialed in.
Fox passes to Hield. Back to Fox. And stolen by Graham. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Now, here's Monk, covered by Hield. Monk's shot's good.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all 3 levels on the floor.
Now, here's Fox. Last game he had 28 points. Here's Hield. Here's Whiteside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw, good, Whiteside. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Now here's Hayward over Parker. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Hornets on defense now. 7-point differential. Here's Hield. The wide open look here for Fox.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Graham. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Zeller. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And that one's good. Barnes.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Opening day, Chris, in your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And and then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Some numbers on Fox. Last year, getting it done. Last season put up about 17 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Hayward goes in, lays it up off the glass. Hayward's got his second bucket.
Even though he's on the move and it takes some contact, Hayward keeps his balance and gets it down.
Now Whiteside. He's got 5. And here's Barnes for 3. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Inside, here's Hayward. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hayward's got 6. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, leading by 5. Now the pass to Parker. Here is Whiteside. Down low, Hield. A rebound by Washington.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Graham, the pass to Zeller. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He has great body control for a big man. Zeller takes the hit, but keeps on finishing.
Outside, Fox. From 15 feet away, they get it again. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
And here they come. Hield with the bucket.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Hornets trail by 7. Graham surveying the floor. Kicks it to Monk. Over Hield. That one wide left. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Fox passes to Barnes. Oh, good on the triple. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Graham. That one's not going to go. Good D by Barnes. And here is Hield. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Pass to Zeller. Barnes against Hayward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Hayward. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Bagley, he's checked in for Parker. Rozier, he's checked in for the Hornets. Hayward hits them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Now here's Hield. Outside, Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 11 points.
Some players might wear down during this kind of load. He's only getting strong.
Rozier against Fox. From 12 feet out, Monk. Back to Rozier. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Barnes can't get it to go.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Here's Hayward. Zeller passes to Washington. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Back to Monk. Another shot, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Barnes with it. Outside, Fox. Barnes looking around. On the wing, Hield. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hayward can't hit. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Fox. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Charlotte calls timeout. And what just drops your jaw, Chris, with Fox is just how quick he gets up and down the floor.
Yeah, he's an absolute bullet once he gets out in transition. A good amount of his points come from just beating everyone else down the floor when he pushes the tempo.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Fox against Rozier. Pass to Zeller. Hayward up top. 8 points for him. And the shot goes in. Hayward's got 10.
You got to appreciate the IQ of Hayward. I mean, he reads the defense well. He knows when to put the ball on the deck.
Passes to Barnes. Hayward with some nice D.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
And it's Rozier missing. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. It's a 10-point game. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 15.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Monk for three. Good on the three-point shot.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 15. Barnes outside. This is to Heel. Here's Whiteside, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Cody Zeller.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
And he makes the first. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. Hornets trail by 11. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. And the pass to Monk. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Nobody near Barnes. Offensive rebound. Right side. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Rozier, the pass to Zeller. Barnes against Hayward. Here's Zeller. It's hauled in by the Kings. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fox against Rozier. Now Fox. He's got 15 on the clock. And it's Fox with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Hornets trail by 15. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox out there with Bembry. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Bielitsa in at the small forward position.
Well, to deal with the bigger defenders in the NBA, Fox had to learn the floater. I mean, as you can see, he learned it pretty well.
Pass to Hayward. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Kings.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Batum against Fox. He dishes it to Whiteside. Clock at 6. Back to Fox. From past the arc. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Rozier kicks to Batum. Bridges passes to Rozier. There's the triple. That one misses. So the Kings will take it the other way. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. And that'll be the fourth of this 5-game homestand. A pass to Fox. Shoots from the line. Here's Whiteside.
Finish! Run that back. I want to see the replay now. And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bridges against Whiteside. Bridges dishes to Hayward. Hayward is doubled. Passes it to Rozier. From deep three-point range. And it's Rozier again missing.
Hey, Chris, there's a lot to like in this Kings franchise right now. Fans have got to be excited about their future.
Yeah, and credit my man Vlade in the front office for rebuilding. They got lots of great young talent, and they kept their picks. The team should be a big factor in the West in the coming years.
He feeds it to Biyombo. And here is Rozier. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Heat in Miami.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
And there's the pass to Bembry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hornets trail by 16 to the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they'll be one of the more disciplined teams you'll find in this league. I mean, they keep mistakes to a minimum on both sides of the ball. That's a big part of why the Hornets are tough to play.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Bridges.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Pass to Rozier. Hayward outside. Shoots from the baseline. Second chance shot. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Bridges.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Chris, for the Hornets, as we know, their coach Borrego preaches preparation.
Well, yeah, and it shows it up in the stats, Kevin. I mean, they're the best in taking care of the ball. The team does not take silly fouls on defense.
And the first one at the line is good. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate. He was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would,
really?
You know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
And Batum kicks to Rozier, pass to Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Fox against Rozier. Here's Bembry, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And a quick check of the stats for Nicholas Batum. Last season's performance for him averaged about 9 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
No good on the free throw.
Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and so on. I mean, they all move great, GA. I mean, these guys help the Kings to thrive in transition. They got quick big men that can also start the break by bringing it up themselves.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, when you think about the Kings, you know they are going to let it fly. The team is loaded up on players deadly from outside. They've adapted and embraced the long ball era.
Hernangomez passes to Bridges. Batum scanning the floor. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
Rozier against Fox. Passes it to Bembry. Fires the 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The pass to Rozier. Over to the left wing. Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Bridges. And the shooting with this Kings team last season, Chris, a major strength, as you say.
Yeah, and their whole offense has benefited from it, Kevin. I mean, they were 4th in the league in three-pointers last year. Finding points won't be a problem for the Kings going forward.
And Fox gets it to go.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 5. And the rejection by Holmes.
You know what a kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Bagley, no good. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. Batum passes to Biyombo. Rebound by the Kings.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Bridges with it. He's got 6. He kicks to Batum. Shot clock at 5. Rozier the pass to Biyombo. Rebound by the Kings. Fox has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Rozier kicks to Batum. Back to Rozier. The tray. Bagley with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to just, you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curry land in the 4 position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Parker comes in for Bagley, and it's Harrison Barnes in for Bielitsa. He's off on the second.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league. I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Fox against Rozier. Inside, Bembry. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 11. And the Hornets have had a strong bench for a while now.
Yeah, depth isn't a problem for this team, Kevin. Having a formidable starting 5, though, has been. They need to consider trading some depth for an upgrade at the starting position.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And the Kings making a change here. Heald's checked in. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Kings.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Washington passes to Graham. Rozier against Barnes. To the paint. Here's Gomez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And after watching Willie Hernangomez, I mean, play a few seasons, it is clear he has skills on the offensive end. It's the rest of his game that needs a little bit of rounding out.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
first one falls for him. As you mentioned, Hernangomez is a good option, Chris, for points at the center spot, but defensively still a work in progress.
Yeah, he has the potential to be a starting center at some point. You see the flashes on defense and with rebounding, but he'll just be a spot-up player until he can be a difference maker in those areas on a nightly basis.
Both good from the line that time. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You're your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Shot clock at 6. Graham with the ball. Out guarded by Hield, and the Hornets miss again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Parker's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Back to Bridges. High post, Hernangomez. Here's Graham. That three off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Monk's checked in. 1:39 left to play here in the half. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Outside, Fox. Barnes outside. This one for 3. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
This is why Barnes is an effective scorer. His confidence, accuracy, shooting off the pass right there, it's just terrific.
Graham, the pass to Monk. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Hield. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Monk kicks to Graham. Back to Monk. Just 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Bridges. Barnes grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 12. Up the floor. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Hield. And now it's 27 points for De'Aaron Fox. Now Monk. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 27 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. There was a lot to like about his first 2 quarters in this one. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
This is what I like to see from De'Aaron Fox. He's figured out a way to harness his speed and stay patient and lead his team and putting up points at the same time.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. If they're serious about cutting into this deficit, it's gut check time. Ugh. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh. Gut check time, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And it's Hayward, and there's Monk, and it's Graham in at the point guard. Pass to Hayward. Here's Graham. He's covered by Whiteside. And it's Graham missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hield can't hit. Hornets trail by 14. And here's Hayward. Good D by Barnes. In the corner, it's Hield. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Graham with the bucket.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Outside Fox. Here's Whiteside. Back to Fox. That's tipped.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 16th rebound on the night.
It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Monk, no one around him. No good on the 3.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Now, here's Fox. He's covered closely. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the way in. Fox has got 29 in the game.
Evolving right before our eyes. When Fox puts it all together, so fun to watch.
Here's Monk. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Parker. The shot's good. Parker's got his first points in this one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he recovers it. Hey, Chris, this year Pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. The Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Fox. He has 29. The dish to Barnes. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Good work there as it goes.
Still his go-to shot. Give Barnes any room to get comfortable from there. He's going to score.
Graham with the ball. Pass to Monk. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. Monk's got 12.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Hill.
A very nice season for him last year. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from three last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Free throw good, Fox.
Well, the new arena for the Kings looks amazing, C-Webb. Just how much has this meant to the city?
Oh, it means so much to the city, GA. I mean, ownership has been wonderful. It keeps the team here long term. It's revitalized the whole downtown. Sacramento is a city that has thrived with the addition of this arena.
Fox hits them both.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
Here's Graham, guarded by Fox. Passes to Graham. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock. Monk with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is his second of this half. 3rd overall.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from Barnes.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Washington. Graham dishes to Hayward. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
And the Hornets call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 18. Here's Graham, guarded by Fox. Now Graham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. For Charlotte, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The pass to Giles. Right side kicks to Fox. Giles in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 16. Hayward with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And here is Graham. 6 points for him. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Graham's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Hayward against Barnes. Over Hayward. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Biyombo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hayward passes to Graham. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Kings have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Bielitsa, who checks in for Barnes. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Terry Rozier's checked in for Malik Monk. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Hayward up top, guarded by Fox. Biyombo down low. Right side's there. The kick out to Rozier. Kept alive by Charlotte. Great positioning on the putback.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Right side trying to break free, and he gets the bucket. And that's now 33 points for De'Aaron Fox. Graham, the pass to Biyombo. Now, here's Rozier. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Rozier's got 8 points.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Right side kicks to Fox. Dishes to Heel. Over Rozier. Heel with the bucket. He has 6.
I like how Hill runs the pick and roll. If he gets any separation off the screen, he's ready to fire.
Rozier against Hield. And the basket by Rozier.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Fox passes to Hield. Over Rozier. Hield can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to miss many of those.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And though Chris is known mostly for his shooting, Buddy Hield has been improving in other areas as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about ball handling, playmaking. I mean, they're notably better from early in his career. He's a solid rebounder who is definitely not a weak link on the defensive side as well.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Whiteside. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bridges checks in. Both free throws good from Hield. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
4 on the clock. Bridges misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Rozier kicks to Green. Back to Rozier. Biombo, the pass to Rozier. That shot misses. Good D by Hield. Kings leading now by 15. Here's Fox. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Fox has got 35 in the game. Charlotte's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Rozier, a shot, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Bielitsa against Bridges. Now, here's Fox. Guarded closely. Pass to Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here. He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Bridges against Bielitsa. On the wing, Hield buries it from three-point range. Hield's got 11 points.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Graham. Guarded by Fox. Over in the corner, Zeller. Graham with the ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Biombo. Shoots over Fox. Biombo, no luck.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Bielitsa passes to Hield. Over Rozier. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Graham kicks to Rozier. Lets a floater go. Good work defensively by Fox. Kings leading now by 22. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. Washington's checked in for the Hornets. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fox dishes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Superb focus from Bagley right there. He's a pro at taking on challenging defenses and finding a way to score.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What's up?
There's no question that Bagley has a ton of talent. Now it's up to him to meet his potential.
Charlotte's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Now, here's Rozier. From deep three-point range.
A real pest on the defensive end. Fox takes great pride in getting right into the airspace of shooting.
And so it's Sacramento holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Alex Len. Corey Joseph is out there with Bembury. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Bagley in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. On the wing, Hield. 6 to shoot. Over Hernangomez. And that one's on target from the wing. 15 points for Buddy Hield.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Now, here's Rozier. Tight defense on him. Len with the block. They recover it. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. And the first one at the line is good. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Rozier the pass to Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Len. Kicks to Bazemore. There's the pass to Bembury. From downtown, a rebound by Washington. Washington's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. Monk's checked in for Charlotte. Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid or Zingis, and we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time onto your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great shooters, and now big men, they got a little more room out there.
Shot clock at 6. Batum inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jumper.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Bazemore for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside, Batum got that one up quick.
And this is an area where Batum can hurt you. This shot is a steady part of his attack.
Here's Bembry. Right side, Joseph. And the foul on Dwayne Bacon. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Sacramento making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Hield comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Graham's checked in. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Well, when Batum, Kevin, spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Monk. Fox dishes to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 7 points for Marvin Bagley.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Knocked loose. Batum with the steal. Finished off the break. Batum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Fox finds Barnes. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Fox passes to Barnes. Great D that time from Batum. Hornets trail by 18. Now Monk. And here is Hernan Gomez. Graham with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 6 feet. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Fox. Graham defending. Lets it go from 11, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Batum passes to Washington. And they call an illegal screen here.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
And the Kings making a change here. Parker's checked in. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte. Now, here's Fox. D right on him. Healed outside. Lets it go from 14. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Now, here's Monk. Covered by Hield. The shot by Monk is no good. Outside, Fox. Hield outside. Over Grant. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 4 points in the quarter. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Hernan Gomez. It's good. Sacramento with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Here's Fox. A rebound by Washington. And the Hornets shooting not great, 40% for the game. Shoots from 12. He squares up and sinks it. And that's 15 points for Gordon Hayward.
He has a very good pull-up jumper. Hayward doesn't lose his touch when he shoots off the dribble.
Barnes outside. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Graham. Makes it off the glass. Graham's got 12 points here in the second half.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Here's Hield. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Monk.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, it's obvious that Hield is a talented player. Whether he takes that next leap to stardom, that's up to him.
Zeller, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Both free throws good from Hield. Now, here's Monk. He dishes it to Graham. Sweet little floater. Graham's got 4 points this quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Outside, Fox. Shoots over Graham. The 15-footer. Bagley, no good. Hornets trail by 14. Here's Monk. Hayward on the wing, covered by Barnes. Hayward kicks to Graham. Doubled by Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte moving the ball around. Hayward can't hit. Kings leading now by 14. Outside, Fox. Tucker trying to free himself up. Fox, no good. The Hornets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Monk for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's got 12 points from three-point range now. 9 have come in this half alone.
Barnes outside. And the basket is good.
That's no run-of-the-mill finish by Barnes right there. He gets thrown off balance by the contact, keeps his focus, stays with it, and gets it to go.
Monk with the ball, outguarded by Hield. The 9-foot shot. The shot's good from Monk. Monk's got 20 points. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Barnes against Hayward. No good there. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Now Monk. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 22 points for him.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
And stolen by Zeller. Monk with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Out that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Monk.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
A pass to Fox. Here's Bagley. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
An exceptional leaper with a great motor. Good luck keeping Bagley off the boards.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 9. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. Kept alive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's the first that brings them within 8. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
He's more for 3. No good that time. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Making the pass to McDaniels. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Bacon. McDaniels kicks to Martin. Charlotte again missing. And here's Bazemore. So the Kings win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.